Jemai, and welcome back to Lyng District Model Railways. What a change in the weather we've had in East Anglia. It's nice and sunny today for a change. In this video I'm going to take you through what I've been working on over at the back of me here. I originally came in to start work on the scout camp and the riding stables and the bit by the canal. But I'll take you through some issues that I've had with the track running, just to show that it doesn't all work out properly. I've had some tremendous problems which meant relaying the track. I'll take you through some of the issues I've had with the running stock as well. I've also been watching a lot of videos this week, and commenting on the ones I normally comment on. It's been fantastic what some of you are doing. I mean, Sean up there is amazing the work he's putting out. Fantastic work going on everywhere. But I also came across a guy called John from Harold Wood, who was having a little rant about rivet keepers and gatekeepers, and also a gentleman from Iron Horse Railways, again going on about the people that come onto your channels and sort of tell you what you've been doing wrong, and that, you know, that's not that particular type of carriage shouldn't be run with that particular type of logo, etc, etc. And I'm just so glad that I've not had that, because if you'd seen, you know, my layout is for me, and I think all our layouts are for you individually. They're not for people out there. They're for us. I mean, at the end of the day, it's our money that's paying for it. So what we do is what we do. I've thoroughly enjoyed the 2 years I've spent, and it really has helped me mentally, because it's given me somewhere to be creative in. It's helped me enjoy a hobby, which I've never so really enjoyed a hobby before. I've done bits, you know, I've done the skiing, I've done squash, I've done stuff like that, but this really has, it ticks all the boxes for me. Being an ex-electronic teacher, it allows me to do electronics. I was an art teacher as well, so it allows me to create and be creative. And something that has come from, I'm the gentleman at Iron Horse, and he mentioned Chadwick, I forgot his name now, Charlie at Chadwick. And Charlie at Chadwick made the comment, and then basically says a model railway is just somewhere to hang my imagination on. And I have really taken that on board, and you can see I've got one over here. I've actually printed that out. Lyng District Line, just somewhere to hang my imagination on, and that's going to be my motto. And I think that's something we could all keep as a motto. We do what we do because we enjoy it. We don't do it because we want to recreate British Rail or you know, Great Western. I originally set off to try and recreate something belonging to the Rhondda line, but I couldn't fit it in. I couldn't do it. So God help anybody who looks at my channel and looks at my layout, because they will rip it apart. Well, fine, rip it apart. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Thank you to all the new subscribers I've had. I hope you do enjoy it. It's my little world, and therefore I'm staying with it. So enough of that. I'll let you go and watch what I've done. I've also got a surprise at the end of the video, and I've got a new logo arrived. I promised myself I'd buy something decent. I have. I'll show it to you at the end, and a surprise purchase as well. So anyway, thanks very much. For all those, if you don't like it, you know, please leave a comment and tell me why. Don't just give me a thumbs down. That's annoying. Just tell me, and I can try and explain why I'm doing the things I'm doing. Episode 70. Who'd have thought it? Oh, it's been a couple of days now since I glued these down. On the last video I showed, I was going to lay them out. They're now all glued down on nice and tight, but I've still got a lot of gaps which I need to fill in, and I've run out of this so I'm going to have to try and fill it in with some paper and glue. But you can see the layout now with the canal running across from here into the basin, and then from the basin then there'll be a road running up from here along this section, along here, and down into the town. So that's the plan. So my next step now is to all these bits and pieces where there's gaps, I'm going to fill them in with some paper towel and glue, get them all nice and flat. I don't want it too flat because there's going to be different things going on here. So for the next hour I'm going to be doing that, and then I'm going to have to leave that to dry. Usual story, and then we'll go from there. The only thing I have done off camera is created this curve here for the road to come up and down, so that's ready to go. So yeah, just going to crack on with that. So I'm going to move the camera to a different position. I'll film what I'm doing, and I'll decide later on whether or not I'll put it into the video. So hopefully when I'm finished you'll see a big difference. Right, this is 2 days later, and it's still not set hard, but it's hard enough for me to shape. So I've, you can see there, this is the area I'm going to be working on, and I think what I'm going to do is work from this bit onwards. So the road needs to put in, I need to mess that up, so I'm going to turn that so it comes round here and around through there and down. So that's my plan, and I think I'm winging this. I really don't know whether. I think I'll probably end up putting the riding stables here, and then up here then I'll have an area for a little campsite, and I might have the caravan with the riding stables, so the business obviously does the horse riding and rents out spaces for caravans, and then, or I could have the caravans over here. So I once took our caravan down to a place in near Leighton Buzzard, which is right on the side of a canal, and that was a very pleasant stay. So yeah, I might put the caravan site there, riding stables here, little scout area, campsite up there, and then that'll be works and houses, and then the quarry. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to shape the road and get the road laid down, and then the best thing for me is get the road laid down, and then I can work out from there where the areas are going to go. So I'll be back in a bit, see what I've done. Okay, so I've laid out what I think will be the road. So this is coming from the town, swerving round and going down under the tunnel, and then over here we've got the little road that's going to eventually go to the quarry, and will allow I've left a bit of space on the sides here so that the canal boats can moor up. A couple of cranes there allow. I don't know, I'll probably have to put a few laybys. I might have to change this, I don't know yet, but that's what I've done. That's what I think the layout may look like. Could be completely wrong, but we'll crack on. I've also done a few additional bits here and there, because the next thing I'll have to do is to get this area grassed, because oh no, sorry, beg your pardon, I'll have to get this bit grassed and this bit grassed, but this bit over here I'm going to need to put the buildings on, or mark out where the buildings go before I put the grass in. So, and I'm still not sure yet whether I'm going to put another station in here. I still might do that actually, but that means purchasing a small railway station, but we'll see. But it's coming along, and then I've still got the canal to work. I've got loads of work, but I'll be back when I've done the next stage anyway. Take care for now. Well, I came in today to carry on with this bit here. As you can see, the grass is all down now, but I started running the trains, and I've had a few issues, mainly on this bend here. This LMS kept stopping, but I managed to sort that out. I think that curve may be a tad too tight, but it's running fine now. But the main thing, I've spent most of the day, well, most of the morning, sorting this bit of track out. You can see what's happening here, look. So, whoop, just stop that. Somewhere along the line, I've got a point where the engine keeps dropping off. Now, I thought it was down here, so I relayed that track all the way along, and that bit is fine, but for some reason along here somewhere the tender keeps dropping off. So I've examined the track, I mean minutely with my magnifiers on, and it turned out it was this point, this junction here. So I've picked it up and relayed it, put fresh connectors on, and it seems to be working now. Weird. Haven't changed the track really, still the same configurations. As you'll see when the LNER comes round, it's doing really well. It's just weird. There she comes, smooth as anything. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased now. It's running well. I can leave that go for hours. And this bit, which I've completely relayed, is a much better, smoother curve going in. I was a bit worried about the sides, and then she comes around the back. But I think that's one of the issues with N-Gage, that as soon as you get one little bump, it all tends to go to pop. But smooth that out, running lovely. So I'll just crack on now. The only problem I've got is that my camera failed halfway through that. So I'm now going to take you over to what I have been doing, and that's putting the Scout camp in. Working pretty hard on it. I've managed now to get the Nissan hut in. Look at that, that's just happened now, look. After me saying everything's working fine, I can leave it, it does that on me. Weird. Just watch it go around. I think I'll have to do a bit more testing on that. Anyway, back to the Scout camp. As you can see, like I was saying, got the Nissan hut in, got the Scouts in, on the little fire there, and the little Jeep, taking them up. I've put fencing all the way around so that kiddies can't escape, and I've really put some markings on the road. I then put a little gate and this row of terraced houses around here. Made sure they got the garden separated at the back, as you can see. And I've also done, you probably noticed, I've done a lot of ballasting around the back up to that point there. I'm going to leave that because I still don't know what I'm going to do in this point. I think I'm going to end up putting a station in. I've got a couple of buildings on order, and then I started working on the riding school, which is just down here. I'm just going to watch this come round now. Yep, it just jumped again, that point again. So before, what I'm going to do is just turn that off, and then I'm going to oh, excuse me, it's completely come off now, so I'm just going to turn the power off there. Trials and tribulations. So I think yet again, definitely this point here, it's smooth as anything, there's no jumps. I don't know what to do. Anyway, we'll see. But it's coming off on that. Back to the stables. Done the side there, a few trees, bushes, etc. Put the stables in. This is where the house is going to go. I'm waiting on one arriving. And then I've just painted this bit. I've still got to do this edge here, which I'll probably do as soon as I stop filming this. Just cover that up and then do some scenic work along, some painting along here, embankment. And I've also ballasted along the bottom set of tracks here. I'm just leaving that bit clear until I get that working. Yeah, so I've been busy while I've been powering up my camera. I'll just crack on with this and work out what the hell is going wrong with that. I'll get back to you. Right, so I've taken my trusty file and I've gone round all those joints. Look at that, smooth as anything. And as I watch it come down here, superb. And that was literally going to each joint, giving it a little file like that, just smoothing off any burrs that may have been left there with a cut. And that's what happened on this bit here. So it must have been something sticking up or sticking to the side. I'll try and get as close as possible. No, it's just coming out of focus. But as I can see, as the LNER comes round, look at that, nice and smooth. So that's a relief. I was getting a bit worried, but these things are meant to test you. All part of the joys, isn't it? Okay, as I promised you at the beginning of the video, I'm going to show you my new acquisition. I've really treated myself on this one. Normally I try and get second hand, or pre-owned I should say, but I've really gone out and pushed the boat and got myself a brand new one. So I'll just bring it in. It's a BR Standard Class 5MT 73006 with a BR lined black late crest. It fits within my era, so I'm quite happy with it. So I'll just bring it in. I haven't test run it yet. This is the first time I'm getting it on the track, apart from resetting the chip to the number I want. So I'm just going to try and get it rolling forward. Actually should be coming into shot now. There you go. So yeah, I'm very pleased. Because it's actually sound fitted. So I'm going to switch it on. And hopefully it's not quite, there we go. Sorry, it just hadn't picked up because I hadn't run it. And there it is. So just running through the various functions on it. I've got the brake. Cylinder drain cocks. Single whistle. We've got shoveling coal. Injectors. We've got blower. And the flange square, which is only going to work when it's running. But I'll just turn the, now you can hear it there going. Let's have a look. I'm still not used to all these functions yet, bear with me. Guards whistle. Water tank. A chime whistle, which is speed related. So that would have to be again when it's moving. Ah, it's just hit a dry bit on the track, so I'll just pull it back a little bit. There we go. I'm not going to let it run free yet, I just want to go through these bits first. And then what's new for me, I mean, you guys might already know all this, but I don't, but I'm just going to go through it anyway, because I can, and I'm enjoying it. We got it talking.
Going under, Harry. That's an all clear from the guard. There's 20 on, that's going to be 480 tons. They're fully fitted. Brake force is a total of 180 tons. We're a class 3, so maximum of 35 mile an hour. We'll do the brake test before we set off. Morning, Harry. We've got 8 Mark 1s today. That's about 220 tons. We'll have to get a move on because we're already running 10 minutes late off shed.
Which I think is pretty cool, but how many times I'll actually use them, I don't know. But anyway, let's get her running. Oh, dry spot again. I really must have a good clean up of these rails. Let's take her back and give her a bit of a run up. This is the first time she's been run out of the box, so bear with me. I think I should take that squealing off. Yeah, I'm very impressed with that. I mean, as that logo's running in, I thought I'd show you my next purchase, which if I was going to go out and buy a completely new logo, brand new with sound, I thought I was going to splash out and get some coaches with it. And Anna Great Eastern, who's a fantastic salesperson, convinced me to get these, which is Gresley coaches, teak brakes, and third class and first class on a buffet. So coming into view now is the third class, two third class with a brake, two first class coach, buffet coach, another first class, and finally a first stroke third class with a brake as well. So yeah, I'm quite impressed. Now, I don't know how these should be arranged, so if anyone out there can tell me how... Sorry, that was the dog. Probably saw a pigeon. But I don't know exactly how these are supposed to be arranged. Is it third class at the front, first class at the back? Well, you know, where does the buffet go? I assume it's going to go in the middle. But yeah, so when I've finished running in this this new logo, I'll get it pulling these and see if it can pull it up the incline. Be interesting to see if it can pull 6 coaches up there. So I'll be back when that's ready to go. And there we have the new loco with 6 carriages, and the test now is will it go up this incline. Now you can see, most observant of you, these carriages have got lights in, which is a first for me. Now obviously they'll come into their own later on at night, but I'm really pleased that they all work bar one. The one hasn't got a light bar in, so I'm going to sort that out at another time. But you can see that it's having no problem going up this incline with 6 carriages. I'm really pleased with this. That's made my day, that. That was 6 running round. Does not look good going wrong there. I am well pleased. Squeeze the glue bottle. Look at that. Lovely. So I'm going to have to do a bit of research now, aren't I? How to put in lights in carriages, because I do like them. Look at that going through there. Brilliant. Problem is, as soon as the last one goes through, the first one's on its way out. Let's have a look at it coming out here now. Look at that. Awesome. Molly the dog's not impressed. She's off. But I'm impressed. I am so impressed. Alright, let's have a look. How smooth that is. That's probably the best logo I've ever bought. I'm really pleased with that. As soon as I take the speed off, you hear the brakes going. Comes into the station. Nice and slow. Give me a moment. Up. Up, up, up. Right, Molly the dog. So it's unusual for me to do a video at the end of my episodes, but I've had some news today. I've got to go into hospital next Thursday. Minor operations. I've got to have 3 BCCs removed. It's no major deal. Don't worry about it. It's just that from next Thursday I'm not going to be able to do anything in the shed because I'll have stitches, 2 in my chest and 1 in my back. So I'm not going to be able to bend over or reach underneath and stuff like that. So you may find it's probably incapacitate me for about 2 weeks. In the meantime, I'm going to order some stuff I can do indoors without too much stretching and lifting. So what I'm going to do is make up some models for the back bit over there. So yeah, just let you know really. I might not be around for 2 weeks after Thursday. So take care, and I'll see you in episode 71. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you like my new bit of kit, new loco. Very pleased with it. Very pleased. MT5. MT5? I can't remember. Anyway, I know nothing about railways, tell you. Yeah, if someone could help me out and let me know how the arrangements of those carriages are, I'll be very pleased. And if I know Stephen has shown how to put lights in carriages, if anybody can direct me in any way. And the other thing is, what I need to, and I'll probably spend the next 2 weeks while I'm incapacitated doing this, I'll probably read up on how to change the CVs on these chips, because that loco, the new one, is taking a long time to slow down. So perhaps there's I know somewhere in the CVs there's a speed restriction and things like that. So if anybody can point me in the direction of any videos that you have or any information I can read up on, I'll be most appreciated. Anyway, for now, thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr for watching. Any comments you got, please put in below, and please like, and if you haven't, subscribe. Take care, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.